Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Slim here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a video on how not to screw yourself as a sorcerer in Dark Souls 3. Just a little warning, this video is going to be filled with some spoilers, so if you plan on doing a blind run of the game, I would highly recommend avoiding this video. Anyways guys, let's get right to it. So earlier this week when I first made a character to mess around with magic, I decided to take a slightly weird path throughout the game, and in the end it ended up making it so where I could not progress as a sorcerer. Instead I would have to be a pyromancer or go with miracles, but I did not want to do either. So pretty much what exactly happened was Orbek the Sorcerer, who sells you all of his spells and you give all your spell scrolls to, just straight disappeared from the main area and from where he originally was very early on in the game. So after talking to some people on Reddit about it and looking at some more information about it online, I think I finally highlighted what causes this issue, and I know exactly how you should be able to prevent it. After you first recruit Orbek, he will say that if you do not stay loyal to him or whatever and give him scrolls and keep him looking for knowledge, then he will leave. Right now, no one's exactly sure what the requirements are to make him leave, but what it appears to be is if you do not give Orbek a scroll by the time you reach the Abyss Watchers and beat them, he will most likely be missing from your Firelink Shrine from that point on. Now, there's one way for sure to completely prevent this from happening, but unfortunately it requires not talking through him for most of the game. Warning guys, for this section ahead there might be some even more major spoilers than I've already shown. So as you can see, my character here has reached the end game. I've beat the last boss, I'm ready to move on to the second playthrough, but I have not talked to Orbek at all throughout this entire playthrough. In the video, you will see me talk to him, tell him to come back to the Firelink Shrine, and he will be there after I've defeated every single boss in the game, and he does not disappear from this point on because there's nothing to really progress. You can give him all your scrolls and buy all the spells and stuff, and then in the end he'll disappear like he's supposed to at that point and appear in the Grand Archives. But you should also make sure you try and buy all of the spells from the last scroll of the 4 you give him, because I'm not sure if it's the scroll itself that triggers him to go to the Grand Archives, or if it's buying all the spells that triggers it. It's one or the other. Now this next part is something I never actually could test, but I've heard it's also another very effective way to prevent him from disappearing early on in the game, and you get to use him from the second you meet him. Really, the main thing you want to do and for that to work is you just have to find a spell scroll thing before you defeat the Deacons of the Deep and turn it into him. At that point, it should keep him there for the meantime. Now, I'm not sure if that's only until the next Lord of Cinders or whatever, but I assume that action should keep him there until at least the Grand Archives point. As of now, I don't think any of this can happen to pyromancers or people who are specializing in miracles. So if you're working with those, don't worry about this at all. You should just ignore Orbek till the end of the game if possible. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, but to me it seems like a bug just because you can get Orbek at the end of the game and he doesn't just disappear after the first boss permanently, even from his original area, but we'll see. Anyways guys, I just want to make this nice and quick to let you know if you're making a sorcerer, and I will catch you guys next time.